Illinois is over under 7.5. Keep in mind, everyone, 18 teams in the Big Ten. 8 of them, I should have asked you first, but I'm going to tell you. 8 out of 18 Big Ten teams last year either increased their win total by at least 3 or decreased their win total by at least 3 from the previous season. So there are going to be big changes in win-loss totals in the Big Ten. We just have to find where those are going to be. And it's going to be my guess, nothing against this fine gentleman here, Mr. Fornelli. My guess is that he is going to pretty much just predict what everyone did last season to repeat this season. That's my guess, because that's the way most of us slice it. We're very conservative people by nature. We don't want to take risks. Okay, there's Illinois at 7.5 wins. And I know that as an impartial analyst, completely unbiased in all of this, that I should not be rooting for anyone. But I said this a few months ago when somebody asked the Big Ten Western Division teams, the old guard, sorry, Nebraska, sorry, Minnie, not you, not Nebraska, they're not included. But the old guard Big Ten Western Division teams, they got a little soft spot in my heart. Purdue, Illinois, Minnesota. They've just been so downtrodden through the years. Got a soft spot in my heart. Northwestern, yes. All right, so Illinois is one of those teams, and of course, they've got a big game against Western Illinois to kick off the season. They go to Duke. Of course, Illinois beat Kansas in their big non-conference game last year. Then they've got Western Michigan. So key into this over-under is right out of the gate, this Duke game, going on the road, taking on a Duke team that went 9-4 last year with Manny Diaz coming back as the second-year head coach, and Darian Mensah, their new starting quarterback, coming in from Tulane. That's going to be a difficult game for Illinois to navigate. They start the season in the Big Ten at Indiana. Then they've got USC at home. Purdue on the road, Ohio State, Washington after the bye week on the road, Rutgers, Maryland, at Wisconsin, Northwestern. So who don't we see on this schedule? No Oregon, no Michigan, no Iowa, no Penn State. I've not run the numbers on this. Well, actually, I have run the numbers, but I posted that video so long ago, I don't remember what they are. But check out the Illinois schedule preview that I posted a few months ago. And certainly I ran down the numbers in regards to the strength of schedule level versus the rest of the Big Ten. Okay. Indiana's not going to be nearly as good this next season. Actually, they might on the field be generally the same, but the win-loss record will not indicate that. So Illinois needs to win 2 of these first 3 games. Maybe they lose to USC. Maybe they go to Indiana and lose that game. But they beat Purdue, and then they've got Ohio State. So before the bye, 2-2 for Illinois is most likely. Then they should go on a bit of a run. They should be able to navigate Washington, although it's a tough trip to Seattle, Rutgers, Maryland, at Wisconsin, and Northwestern. They could win all those games. Maybe Illinois is 7-2. Oh, that's the rest of the season. There it is. Bam. Of course, they finish up with Northwestern. That's their rivalry game. Do they go 7-2 in the Big Ten? Most likely they trip up at Washington or maybe at Wisconsin. But this looks like a 6-3 Big Ten run, like it was last year for Illinois. But if I keep going down all these teams in the Big Ten and give them the same record that they had, basically the same record or close to it as last year, what I led with was 8 of 18 in the Big Ten had a drastically different record last year than they did the year before. Michigan 12-0 to 7-5. Washington 12-0 to 7-5, and others. Northwestern from 7-5 to 4-8. But I would call this one at 6-3 and probably 8-4.